if you master the game of money and basically you understand how money works, you too can make a lot of money. Let me just share with you what I have experienced back in a few years ago. I joined a mastermind. The mastermind itself basically teaches how to make money, of course, and also teaches how money actually works. So before I joined the mastermind, I was thinking, are you kidding me? Do I need to know how money even works to make more money? And of course, I thought I knew it all until I joined a mastermind. And of course, the Bruce was actually sharing about how money works and what is the real definitions of money, okay? Because he said, if you know how the game of money is being played, you can make a lot of money. And that's precisely what struck my interest. So of course, in today's video, I will be sharing with you what I know about the game of money and how you should play the game of money. So hopefully this will help you to release your burden in becoming an entrepreneur yourself. And of course, for those who are not familiar with me, my name is Joshua and I am working as an engineer, at the same time running a business together with my wife. It is a video editing company that we started back in 2022 during COVID periods. And of course, I do have some of the side hustle as well, as in I am basically a closer. So what it means is that I open a call, okay, to close the client for a business owner in the United States and get a commission from that. Okay, enough about myself. Let's dive into the video right now. I think it's better for me to start off with a story. So there is a little town that consists of a lot of poor people. Okay, everyone has struggled with some kind of financial problem. So until a day, a rich man dropped by a village because he's going to have a business meeting in the next town that he's going to visit. So he take $1,000 to put it in front of the receptionist, and the receptionist happened to be the boss of the hotel. So he said, okay, I'm going to put a $1,000 deposit here, and you know what? I'm going to walk around the hotel to see if I like it. If I like it, I'm going to stay here for a few days. So he put the money down and he went off to check out the hotel. So remember what I said earlier on? Everyone in this town is having some kind of financial issue. So the boss of the hotel immediately take the $1,000 to pay off his debt to a winery. And of course, the boss of the winery, they have got $1,000 now. So he go and pay back the debt that he owed to a butcher. Then of course, the butcher go and pay off his debt to the grocery boss. So the grocery boss, of course, take the $1,000 to pay off for a prostitute. Okay, no other meaning, it's just how the story it is. So what happened next is that the prostitute take the $1,000 to pay off to her landlord. And it happens to be the landlord, it is the boss of the hotel. So after a while, the rich businessman dropped by to the receptionist and say, hey, you know what? I don't like this hotel and I'm going to leave. So I'm going to take back the $1,000. And he left. So what happened is this. There's no any product being produced during this cycle of money. Okay? And there's no one make any profit out of it. But out of a sudden, all the financial issue, all the financial problem that the people in that town have is being solved. So you see, money, when you put it at one side and you don't go and touch it, basically it is useless, right? But the moment you use it, somehow, someone in somewhere is going to benefit from it. And you know, it's like a circle. Everyone that touches the money is able to do something with it. So that's how the game of money is being played. So as long as you understand the logics of it and the concept behind it, you too can make a lot of money. So in this game of money, they are basically the one who is willing to pay the money, the one who needs the service to solve the problem, and the one who is doing the transactions. You see, a month back then, I was trying to travel to China for a vacation for a month. What happened is this. As a Malaysian staying in Singapore, I don't even know that traveling to China requires visa. So it was a very last moment that we are trying to apply for the visa. So I arrived there by 8:30 and I see, oh my god, there's huge amount of people is queuing over there. So of course, that being said, I'm not able to get any emergency ticket for the visa applications. So I went there and asked an old lady, and I realized that she did not just start to queue by 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. but in fact, she queued at 8 p.m. the night before. And I was like, this is crazy, like, oh my god. And then you know what? After I asked around, I would say estimately there's about 500 people queuing for an emergency visa. And you know what? The fact is that the embassy is only releasing about 200 emergency tickets within a day. So with that being said, there are about 300 of people who are not getting the ticket itself. They have to go back, they get ready, and they come in queue again, and hopefully they are able to secure the seats to get the ticket, and then if not, they're going to repeat the same thing again. So realizing that, I thought there might be something that I can do. First of all, to help the people over there. Second of all, to get some money out of it. Okay, because that fulfills 3 criteria. Okay, the one who's going to pay, the one that is needing the service, and the one that's making the transactions. Basically, what I have done is that I go and speak to one of the agency that is providing the manpower for queuing service. And then after I get the manpower, okay, make sure everything is ready, I go and ask the people that is queuing, because I visited there again the next day. So I go and talk to the people who are not able to secure the emergency ticket. So I ask them, how many days have you been doing this? Most of them is about 2 days or 3 days, some of them even 4 days. So I went on and asked them, if there is a queuing service for you whereby you don't have to stay overnight for this queue, but in fact I will get someone else to queue for you. So by the time it's your turn, you just come in and you get the ticket and everything is done for you. They say, yeah, of course, I'm willing to pay for that money, okay? Because understand that visa is extremely important, because without a visa, you can't even enter China. So with that being said, you are going to burn your ticket, you're going to burn the hotel, and you are going to burn everything that you have purchased for that trip. So now, what I have is that I have the supplier, I have the people who is needing the service. So what I have to do next, I just have to do some transactions. So the buyer pay me for the service, and of course I pay the agency for that service itself. And the agency is going to pay the manpower for a certain amount of fee, which I don't know how much they are going to pay. So with that, I make the profit out of it. I do not provide the service myself. I don't go and queue for them, because I know what is my hourly wage, and that doesn't justify. But really, what I was doing there is that I created a platform. Okay, I created a platform for them, for someone else to perform. And every time a performance is done, I get a little bit profit out of it. And think about it, YouTube, GrabCar, Foodpanda, they are doing exactly the same. YouTube being one of the largest platforms for videos, they don't create their own videos, but in fact, they are letting the content creator to put in the posts, to put in the videos on the platform itself. And as long as they are creating the videos, business owner can just put in the ads on the video itself. And the business owner that is promoting his ads is going to pay YouTube a certain amount of money, whereby YouTube is going to pay the money to the content creators. And that is the cycle of money. So of course, now you know how the game of money is being played. And if you happen to know any other case study which is somehow similar to what I have explained just now, do put in a comment, and I would appreciate, because I love study what you guys know as well, so that I can improve on myself, right? Hopefully you learned something out of this video. And of course, if you happen to like my videos and you find it helpful, do like the video, subscribe to my channel, and share it with your friends. And until then, let's make more money.